Hello students, we are gathered here to learn new chapter, that is chapter number 9, Excel Introduction. We have seen PowerPoint, we have seen Word, Microsoft Word, and this is little bit introduction for the Excel. Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet program that allows you to organize data and complete calculation in rows and columns. It's a combination of rows and columns. Okay, it's a tabular information. If you want to write, you can use the spreadsheet. These rows and columns are collectively called as worksheet. Okay, so we are going to learn about this Excel. Okay, a spreadsheet file is called a workbook, which is like a notebook having many individual worksheets. By default, workbook contains only one worksheet, but there is a button to add more worksheets in the workbook. Each worksheet of Excel 2016 typically has 16,384 columns and 10 lakhs 48,576 rows. The intersection of a column and a row is called a cell, one rectangle. Cells may contain three types of data, that is labels, text, values, that is numbers, and formulas. Okay, so all this we are going to learn now. How to start the Excel program? For that, you have to click on the start button. After clicking on the start button, you can see this this screen will come in front of you. In that blank workbook, we have to click on. So we will get our the empty workbook title book 1 is displayed in the Excel window. See, this is book 1 by default. It is giving the name book 1, and this is one sheet, that is one workbook. By default in the workbook, only one sheet is inserted. There is a button to add the more worksheets in that. Okay, so this will get introduced. See, these are column headings and these are row headings. Okay, can you see these are column headings? That is, it is starting from A, B, C, D, that is alphabets, and the row headings are with numbers. Okay, see this, observe this carefully. Now we will see the components of Excel window. See this window carefully. First is quick access toolbar. It is on the top. In this, you'll get save or open or close. All these buttons which we require every now and then are stored. Then ribbon tabs are there. Then ribbon, all the groups and all the commands are given. Then the screen is divided into small rectangles. This is small rectangles are not joined to each other. It is an intersection of rows and columns. Columns are named with the alphabets and the rows are named with numbers. See this properly. See this name box is given. Title, yeah. First is the title bar. Book 1 .excel is the title for the file it is given. Then file tab. This is file tab. Then comes the ribbon. All of you know the use of ribbon. Ribbon tabs. Formula bar. Whatever formula you will write, it will get displayed here. Okay. It is used to enter and edit formulas and perform calculations on uh, your workbook. Then comes worksheet window. Worksheet window means this is the actual window. This is the actual window where you are doing the work. Then rows and columns heading. These are the column headings. Okay. I told you it is named with alphabets and these are the row headings. Row headings. Correct. Then this is sheet tab. This is sheet 1. In the workbook, you can insert as many worksheets as you want. So this is a plus button through which you can add new sheets in this. This is status bar. Then this is zoom slider. If you want to make it zoom or you don't want these to be zoomed, normal view. These are different cells. A cell is the interaction of each column and row in a worksheet. A cell is the basic unit of worksheet in which you enter data. Each worksheet has many cells and only a small fraction of active worksheet is displayed on the screen at a time. A cell in your worksheet is activated or selected or entering data into it. Okay. When the cell is selected, the rectangle will get a dark border. All that we are going to learn. We are going to see. Now active cell has a dark border around it. The default active cell is always A1. See, this is active cell. Here it is shown A6. That is column A and row 6. Then cell reference. What is cell reference? Cell reference means this is a cell reference. See, in the name box, cell reference is given. That is column A and sixth row. So this particular rectangle, this is the reference of this. Then grid lines. These are called grid lines. Okay. Then this is mouse pointer which we are moving. Scroll bars. This is vertical scroll bar. This is horizontal scroll bar. Then status bar. Then zoom controls. Everything is shown. Now we will see the next one. That is changing the active cell. You can make any cell in your worksheet an active cell. Active cell has a dark border around it. It can enter data. You can enter data in the active cell. Click on the cell you want to make active. By default, A1 is the active cell. Now here, if my cursor is over here, this is D6, column D and the row number 6. See, the cell address has come here, cell reference has come here in the name box. Correct. If I want to make it active, that is G6, I have to bring my mouse pointer on this and I have to click once, so it will become active. Now entering data. Open a blank worksheet. Earlier we have seen how to open a blank worksheet. Click on the cell where you want to enter the data. So here, from here we want to start entering the data, type the data cell. After that we want to make one line blank, so leave that row. Then in the third row type the headings, column headings, and to move the mouse pointer in the cells, you use enter key or arrow keys, up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow, like this, entering the values in the cells by moving the mouse pointer. Okay, so we can enter the data properly in the worksheet. Suppose after entering the data you want to save your work in the worksheet, you can save your workbook to reuse it or to share it with others. By default, Excel workbooks are saved in the Excel file format, which uses the .xlsx file extension. For that, what you have to do, you have to click on the File tab, click on the Save or Save As option, and click on Browse. After that, it will give you the Save As dialog box. There, a particular folder you have to select, and then you have to type the file name and click on save button. It will get saved with that name and the name will appear in the title bar. Now changing views. In Excel, you can see your worksheet in different views like normal view, page layout view and page break preview. So this is the normal view. See here, for that you have to click on the view tab and you will get all these options: normal view, page break preview and page layout view. Out of that, whenever we are able to enter the data, that is the normal view. Okay, that the first view, which is the normal view. Now this is page layout view. For that, if I'll click on view tab, page layout view means it will show me how my pages will look like whenever I will take the printout. Okay, so whenever I am having different pages, how it will look like. Individual pages that correspond to printed pages. Now next is, that is page break preview. It indicates page breaks with lines. You can click and drag these lines to modify where pages break. Okay, so here we have only having one page, so it is not showing more pages. If I would have more than one pages, it would have shown me. And for each page, you can adjust the page break. These blue lines you can move just up and down a little bit here and there. You can increase the size of that and you can change the breaks of the pages. Now after that we can see opening a workbook. See, suppose already you have saved the some workbook and after few days, after few months you want to open particular thing. How to open that? For that you have to click on the file tab. Suppose you are working in one Excel file and from there you want to open another. In that you have to click on the file tab and then open option is there. After open option you have to click on the browse option. So what will happen? happen after that, it will show the files, Excel files, which are stored in which folder, it will show all the files, all the folders which are there on the computer, and out of that you have to select the particular file which you want to open, and select the file and click on open option. So that file will get open in front of you. Now same way, how to close the workbook. See, this is introduction, so we are not going to go very much deep in this. Okay, so opening and closing, introduction we have seen. Close a workbook. For that again, suppose you are doing some work in the workbook and in between you want to close the workbook, you have to click on the file tab, and the close option is given here. You have to click on this, the file will get closed. If it is not saved, it will ask you with which name you want to save, and what is the destination to save the file. If it is already saved, it will not ask for saving purpose. Like this, we have seen the introduction of Excel program. So if you have Excel program in your computer, try to open the Excel and try to do the worksheet which is given in the book. Try to save it, try to close it, try to open it again if you have saved it properly. Okay, so whenever you will get this video, go through it properly, and whenever you will get the question answers for this lesson, try to complete the question answers for the same. Okay, then learn the chapter properly. Okay, goodbye.